motorcycle is whatever you want to make it. Turn it on, you can give yourself a real thrill.
What's going on, guys? This is Carl, the RacerRed channel. Currently on some double track. This is up past New Meadows. This is called Grassy Mountain Trail. It's double track currently, but it's going to change into single track here pretty soon. At least that's what the map is telling me. If I'm lucky, I can get way back in here and see a couple of lakes, but I don't know for sure. This is all new area to me. It's kind of a late afternoon ride. It's 5 p.m. right now. So I'm really bad at planning rides and letting people know that I'm going. So I'm out here solo today. Kind of get going, especially right now because I've been fighting off the not COVID, whatever the crap I had. It was like a slow burn of something for the course of 2 or 3 weeks. But when I got tested, came back negative, so that really didn't do me any favors. Should have tested earlier, probably. But yeah, anyways, I'm feeling better now, and my bike is feeling better after submerging it into that river. The bike is finally cleared of all the gunk. Had to completely take the carburetor apart. I try to color correct a lot of my videos, actually all of my videos. Sometimes I get it wrong, but the cameras generally don't pick up green very well, so I try to bring some of that back. Some of the real bright colors, like blue, they don't pick that up very well either. Never does blue any justice. And generally, the camera is not going to do this stuff justice, just in general, so there's nothing I can do to the video to really immerse the viewer into what this actually looks like, but I can do my best. The main way I do that is with color correction, and I tend to go more towards the colorful side. If I'm going to make an error, I'm going to do it on the more vibrant side of things. That way it's more fun to look at. But even at that, it still doesn't take the viewer into what I'm seeing. Like, there's just no way. Good example of that is the depth perception of everything, or the huge mountains that surround me sometimes. This last video of the Sawtooth Mountains was just, when I was there, was like just awe-inspiring. Looking around at the gigantic rock faces, and then I looked at the video, and there's no way to really show how amazing that really was. Whoa. I don't understand this. footage. It makes my breaks a little bit longer, but it's definitely worth it when it comes to editing, because I can show you guys a lot more of the terrain. Wow, this trail does not get ridden. Something happened out here. Nobody would find me for the rest of the year. Yeah, there's not a single track out here that's from this year. Right there as a bare minimum. You guys couldn't see it, and neither could I. There was a big old boulder in the bushes, and I just bushwhacked a boulder with my leg. Freaking bushwhacked it. Beautiful. All right, well, looks like I've got to go down this rock section and work my way that direction. That's going to go kind of through this ravine here. Sketchy. This is going to be a difficult climb. It's really loose. Yeah, gnarly terrain feels different depending on how far you are into a place, especially if you're solo. Beautiful back in here. By the way, guys, do you notice how I don't leave any track? It's basically just like I walked through here. Definitely take note of that. I was gonna keep going, but I've spent a lot of time here taking pictures and flying the drone. It's 7 o'clock, so that gives me enough time to get out of here with a couple things going wrong, give myself a little buffer usually. To me it looked pretty gnarly. I dropped off of a bunch of ledges, so I imagine those are gonna take some clutch ups to get to get back up, so we'll see how it goes. This is just Idaho right here. This pretty much sums it up. You can get into some beautiful country in here. Well guys, I've seen a lot of beautiful terrain today. This is just topping it off right here. Crazy. Every time I come out, I see some crazy, beautiful panoramic view. There's no way the camera's doing this justice at all. I made some minor changes to the bike. I did a half turn out on the power valve, and that will decrease the tension on the spring, which will open up the power valve sooner, and it'll flatten out my power a little bit, which is what I want. When I put the FMF Gnarly on, it raised my power up to the top more, so I wanted to bring it back down. It has helped a little bit. It feels pretty good, so I'm gonna run it like this for a little bit and see how I like it. I'm also running the Bib Moose with my favorite front tire on the front, so we'll see how that works. I'm used to running the tubeless system on the front, which is pretty low pressure and really grabs really well. But we'll see how this does, and this does away with a lot of the risk involved with getting a flat tire. Other changes I've made to the bike are pretty subtle. Oh. I did mess with the suspension a little bit. So the front fork is a little bit stiffer. And that, it's hard to tell quite yet if I like it or not too. I'm gonna have to give it more time. You get it too soft and it has a tendency to dive in the corners at higher speeds, and of course you blow through the stroke. Yeah, I have to give this front fork some time because I've been riding bikes that are really soft in the front, and therefore I'm used to that. But those bikes are low performance. I can't expect this bike to be as soft as those because this is more of a competition bike. I want it to be able to take some pretty hard hits. So far it feels really good, really manageable. Anyways, guys, I think that's about it. I hope to catch you on the next video, but catch you guys on the next one. Peace.